It's that time again to tackle the horror that is normal bowling on Wii Sports Resort. Today we'll either go one or two ways, probably one, and that's go really bad. To be honest, it's been a while. It's been a few weeks since I've actually touched the game because we didn't do it last week and I haven't done it this week. So, well, yeah. It's gonna be an experience to see how bad I've gotten. I'm hoping we get lucky. I'm hoping we get kind of lucky, and I'm able to, actually do decent. But I'm not very excited. Not very excited at all. I'm hoping I can do something good, but no. I just need to get my spinning right. Spinning seems to be the major issue when it comes to these shots. Okay, now I'm just getting splits, which is not what I want. But yeah, spinning is a major flaw that I have. I can't get it right all the time, which is the problem. So, I need to change that. I need to get it right, or we're going to fail this completely. We're going to fail this completely, and we're not going to move anywhere. So, yeah. I need to get it perfect. And that's not perfect, but it's fine. We can deal with a few spares, just not a lot. But yeah, that's all I really need to practice on. I need to get it right each time, but I struggle to do that. And hopefully that can change today. And there it goes. There goes the run. That was a decent one, to be honest. That was actually a decent one. That wasn't bad. That wasn't bad at all. I say we just carry on with this tactic because it seems pretty good. I thought that was going to be too slow, but that seemed pretty fine. Let's hopefully recreate that 12 more times. No, clearly not. Clearly not. I just want some change. I just want some success with this game. And you missed the and you missed the 7 pin. No, don't gotta. I think that's the worst thing that's happened recently when playing this, is that I keep getting these awful spares and then I end up missing them. Which is even more embarrassing. I end up missing them and it goes so wrong and I get really mad at myself. But we can change it. That's fine. That spare is fine. We've got 2 strikes so far. We're okay. We're okay for now. Okay, I've kind of got the kind of perfect way to do this. I just got to make sure, as I said before, I get the spinning right. And that was a bit too far over. Close. I think that's going to be too far. Yeah. Dang it. I just need to... don't miss that. Okay. 2 9 spares in a row. It's not great. I'm really hoping I haven't lost the ability to get a strike, because that would be very bad. Oh god dang it. No. This isn't good. If you've never watched this before, then you would know that when it comes to playing this game, I always seem to get really good near the beginning. However, closer into the video, I end up getting really bad, and I don't understand why. Like, I just seem to perform worse as the video goes on, and I just don't get it. Spin. Why didn't it spin properly? Yeah, I don't know what the reason for that is, but it's annoying. Quite annoying, but yeah. I can't explain it. I cannot. No. Ooh, okay. Scary strike there. We're bringing those back in by the looks of it. Not really ideal. And you go straight for the middle. Damn you. Okay. That was a perfect shot, I feel, in my eyes. Too far. Why did you go that far? Like, I feel like I know exactly where to throw it. I know exactly where to throw it. But even just the tiniest twitch over, and it decides, no, I'm going to go straight down the middle instead, and you're not going to get your strike. I'm sorry. You're not going to get it. But, you know, today I want to prove the Wii wrong. Damn it. Never mind. I want to prove the Wii wrong that we can get a new high score. Maybe not a perfect game, but a new high score. Because it refuses to give us one. And that wasn't enough power. There's so many factors. I know I've complained about it a lot. And I've talked about it a lot. But compared to the first game, there are now a load of factors. I'll explain for people who are brand new. There are a load of factors that come into play compared to the normal Wii Sports and Wii Sports Resort. As you know, with normal Wii Sports, you just had your normal Wiimote, and it came out first time the Wii came out, so there was nothing really advanced. Then they released Wii Motion Plus, and if you had a Wii back then, you would have had to buy this like massive attachment to stick on the bottom of your Wiimote to make the motion better, make the motion tracking better, basically. And the problem with that now is with Wii Sports Resort, because Wii Sports Resort came out with the Motion Plus. So all these games are made utilizing that. You can't play this game without it, or it says, because it requires it. And now the difference between this bowling and normal bowling, or back on the original, is that there is much more sensitive movements, and it's kind of it's good, but it's also really bad because you have to. It gets really annoying sometimes, and just the tiniest movements can mess everything up, basically. It now detects if you throw it at an angle, it will throw it at an angle. If you spin it even just the tiniest bit too far, it will spin really far. Sometimes it goes and decides to spin the complete opposite way that you do it, and that's really fun. That's really fun to deal with when you're like 6 strikes in and it goes too far. And that's happened quite a few times if you check out like my previous runs. And there we go. There's an example where I spun it right and it went left instead. Oh dear, this Wii loves me and hates me. Some days it will be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna let him get. I'm gonna let him get close, but not close enough. I think that's the main thing that it likes to do. It likes to really trick me quite hard. And that's that was far, but it was good enough. Good enough. We can recreate that. That would be lovely, but clearly not. No. Oh. Every single time. I seem to be like underpowering or overpowering my shots now, and I don't get it. And that's gonna go. Oh, it was like, see, this is what I mean. This is what I mean. You see, that was still in the gap that you're meant to go between the first pin and the second pin, or you can go to the third pin as well. But even just the tiniest bit over, and it decided, no, I'm gonna leave that pin and not knock it over. And that's the thing that I love and hate about this game. I like that you have to be precise, but sometimes it just gets so nitpicky about it that you can't actually like properly, no, spin. You can't properly aim a lot of the time because of those restrictions. Well, not restrictions, because of those like that little tiny details, which causes the physics to go weird. And just one thing, one tiny pixel over, and it will mess up your whole shot. You have a bit of like movement in this section, but you've got to hit it perfect. You've got to hit it at the right speed. You've got to hit it at the right angle. You've got to do everything, and you've got to make sure it spins. But no, sometimes it goes, hell yeah, I'm gonna listen to you, and sometimes it goes, no, I'm not gonna listen to you, and it makes me very, very sad. Yeah. That's my thoughts on it. Like, I love Wii Sports Resort. Wii Sports Resort is definitely my favorite, one of my all-time favorite games on the Wii, because it's what I used to play as a child. It was like my favorite game I ever owned, just because of the amount of sports you had, the amount of different features. I still liked original Wii Sports. Like, that stuff is fun. Like, I remember going through all like the training practices and stuff, because that was really your only extra variation you had, but you still had those four key sports. And it's a classic because we didn't have Wii Sports Resort for ages. Of course, every Wii got bundled in with Wii Sports, so that was pretty much everyone's first game on the Wii. And it's something that I think it's just something that sticks with you, and it's just, yeah, it's good, but it can. But when Wii Sports Resort, I think everyone moved over there and started thinking that normal Wii Sports was boring because you didn't have that much variation, but it still did. It was just slightly hidden away because you would see the practice things as like, oh, they're a bit boring, blah blah blah. It's still the same sports, but they're each individually their own mini game, which is really nice. And I kind of wish they implemented something into Wii Sports Resort. Obviously, it's already a big game, so I imagine that's why they didn't. But it would be nice to see even more like mini games on top of that. Like, I know you have like in each individual sport, of course, you have different variation of it. Of course, in bowling here, you've got 100 pin, and you've got spin control, which was a training mini game in the first one. But and then with like sword play, you have the normal duel, you have speed size and all that. But yeah, I kind of wish they would put just a tiny bit more variation into it. And then then you have the water sports, and they're just uh, like, obviously there will be people that enjoy it, but to me, the water sports stuff is like super boring. Like, I don't think, to be honest, if you're looking for that stuff, I'm not sure I'm ever going to cover it on this channel again, because it's so long. It's so long to get to pro on them. I'm just going to do it by myself, and it's so like, you have to be like so repetitive. Like, you end up just doing the same thing and you're just farming XP over and over and over again. Yeah, it's just boring. I feel the water sports are not my favorite sports at all. No, they're just like, I feel like they're the worst out of the bunch, and the fact they included so many leaves so much room for some other sports. I feel like they could have possibly merged it together, like all of them together, but uh, I can see why they would have separated them. But yeah, I feel like if I had the chance to go remake Wii Sports, I would merge all of those together, like giving you the option to like choose what you want to do, like choose your mode of transport or whatever. You can either go canoeing, wakeboarding, what's the other one? Power cruising. Like some of them are fun. Some of them are fun. They're all right. They're all right. And then what else do you have? You have the planes and you have the skydiving. I kind of wish they would have implemented something more with the planes because you have the dogfighting game, but that's a two-player game. I'm pretty sure. I don't think it's single player, and I don't think it has a pro level. Please correct me if I am wrong there, because I haven't actually, but I do remember it being solely a two-player game, because I don't remember playing it often at all, because that stuff sounds cool. Like, I would have probably, I've definitely played the, what do you call it, the island flyover, and like that stuff, that's super fun. I know it's like more of a relaxing kind of thing to do, but that's really cool to like just fly around and see. But the only problem is they put a time limit on it. So it's not like you can just get on a plane and you can fly around the island and explore to your heart's content. No, you do have a time limit on how long you can fly over the island, and it's kind of annoying because you want to go explore everywhere, but of course you're going to crash and that takes some time off and all that, blah blah blah. And yeah, you don't get to explore as much as you wanted to on the island because of that time limit. So there's definitely like there's definitely a load of stuff they could have improved on, but as a final product, I'm really happy with how they did it in the end. But yeah. And then you have Nintendo Switch Sports, which I haven't actually purchased yet. I know. It's surprising. I haven't bought Switch Sports because it looks like ass, basically. It looks rubbish. I think my main problem is that they newly stylized everything. So it's not like the Wii, which I think a lot of people were also angry about. Is because they've stylized it. They've added like cosmetic pass into it, and it's kind of just like it's very modern, and it doesn't. It seems like a big outlier in the sports franchise. Like it's just awful, and the fact they do it on this new place, there it's not on Woohoo Island. You still can fight classic Mii's. I'm pretty sure Matt is locked behind a cheat code, which you have to do on. I think they call it Chambra now. It's not swordplay anymore. Yeah, Matt's locked behind a thing. I think that's it really. I think on there you have swordplay, you have football or soccer if you're American, tennis, badminton, bowling, and I think golf only just got added like an update ago, like with their last big update. Um, which I'm really surprised about, to be honest. But yeah, I don't know. It doesn't. Switch Sports doesn't appeal to me. Like I really want to buy it, but I feel like I feel like I'm just gonna get bored of it. I will definitely buy it at some point to have in my collection, and when I do, I'll play through it. But I can't say I'm gonna have very strong likeness to it. Like even just watching people like Poof play bowling on it and stuff, you can tell the physics. You can tell the physics of it are just way off to this. Like everything seems like toy, and like I I don't like it. I just don't like it. And I think that's what's really putting me off. Plus, it's like 40 quid, and I don't have that kind of money. I mean, I did just spend 200 on a Pip-Boy, but that's different. That's different. I don't have the money to buy 40 quid games. I'd rather buy it on sale because I know I'm not gonna play it as much. I'd rather just boot up my Wii and just play that instead because it's so much easier and there's so much more variety. Plus, it's more fun. Like you're gonna get so much more interest and enjoyment out of the Wii, I feel, than the Switch. Like, to be honest, my Switch has just been sitting in my cupboard for months and months now. I can't remember the last time I booted it up because I just don't use it. Like I have decent games on there. Like I have bought a few things. I still need to buy the new Mario, like 3D World, which came out a few years ago, and I still haven't bought that. I mean, I kind of want to wait because there's the rumors going around about a second Switch coming out, and I kind of want to see what it's gonna be like. Like, if it's gonna be super duper powerful and it's able to handle like PC level games, then I'll be happy. And if it's like what the Wii and the Wii U did, where it like upscaled everything to 60 FPS, that would be even better because if you didn't know, every game on the Switch is locked at 30 FPS. None of it is 60 FPS. If you thought it was, then you are being lied to. But yeah, I mean, you could say the same argument about some PS5 games and some Xbox games. Like a lot of the new ones, a lot of the new games on Xbox and on PlayStation are still locked behind 30 FPS because they are demanding games. And for how did I miss that? And for the hardware inside of it, like it makes it hard to process everything. Like for example, Starfield. I haven't played that, to be honest. I haven't even bothered buying it. But Starfield on Xbox is locked behind 30 FPS, but they've just, like, literally a day or two ago, they announced a new update for this month, which I think puts it up to 60 FPS, but you can see how much work they have to go into doing that. But when it comes to Switch, because it's a low-end console with low-end games, you kind of expect they would, especially for their own games, they would put it at 60 FPS. But no, the Switch is so low end that even the low end games can't perform as well. Like, which is so surprising. And to think that also something like, no, I can't remember. Is Breath of the Wild 60 FPS? Because I know Tears of the Kingdom is definitely 30. But to think that Breath of the Wild got released on the Wii U as well. If you don't remember, Breath of the Wild got released on both consoles at the same time, just as the Wii U died. So that was, I think Breath of the Wild was like its kind of last big game from Nintendo. They didn't have Splatoon 2 on there, I don't think. Did they have Splatoon 2 on the Wii U? I don't think they did, because I remember people still playing original Splatoon. Yeah, that was kind of like the Wii U's big game, but that was capable of 60 FPS, which makes sense because it's a, well, bigger system. But yeah, it's a weird thing when it comes to gaming consoles and hardware and all that stuff. It's interesting, very interesting to read about, but yeah, it's like super interesting to like understand how am I meant to do that shot. Oh, as you can see, we're not having the best of luck anymore. As I said, as I said, the further into the game we go, the worse I seem to get. I'm gonna calibrate my Wiimote again, see if that changes anything, because I'm gonna guess, I don't know what it is. About my, I don't know if it's my Wiimote or it's my console or what, but like especially, see, why are you doing that? Like sometimes, like as I play, it will just get, like the calibration just gets worse and worse. Especially if you remember I think that is just a general sword play problem. But if you remember when we're playing sword play, it like sometimes you'll end up with the sword backwards, and it's not very helpful. It's not very helpful at all. I just quit the game by accident. God damn it. Maybe it will let us reset it. Maybe it will give us an advantage. No, I'm not taking a break. We haven't made a difference. We haven't made a single difference to the score or anything, and I want a new score. I want a new score. Ah, 3 in a row. 3 in a row. 3 in a row. It's fine. It's fine. I can redeem myself. No. This isn't good. This isn't good. We've been stuck with a 7-pin. Oh. Goodness me. That was a close call. That was a very, very, very close call. No. Okay. That's an 8 strike and 2 9 strikes, which I think should still be fine. I was very close to missing there. Too far? Yeah, too far. Oh, yeah. I think we've messed this one up. Oh, that was gonna be such a good run as well. Oh. Oh my god. That was a very scary one. Ooh, that one made me wait for the strike. Don't know why my ball did like a little hop there. This might be the death. This might be the death of this run. I don't know why it's so weak. What was that? That was not a shot. Oh man. Annoying. 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 Why just Wii Sport? No, fine. I'll just chuck it. It doesn't really matter. It doesn't really matter. Oh, please. That was so close. Oh, come on. Look where that pin went. You're telling me you couldn't go and hit 1 pixel away. 1 pixel away. God damn it. 1 pixel away from perfection. And it goes and ruins it. Oh, what? You're tricking me there again as well? I don't like you. I don't like this game. I don't like this game today. It's like, it's messing with me. It's purposefully tricking me into thinking I'm going to do well, but I'm not. Oh, you know what? I think I'm going to have to leave it there for today. That's not really the outcome I wanted. Not at all. But I got some strikes in, which... See? I don't get it. I just don't get it why I do worse and worse the further I go. Maybe it's because my arm gets tired. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. But I'm going to leave it there for today because I'm boiling hot. My arm is tired. And yeah, we're just going nowhere. So if you did somehow enjoy this, I'm sorry. I'm sorry this is just getting monotonous now. But if you... I promise you it will get better. It will get better. But... Of course, I'd say check out my other videos. If you made it through this one, definitely check out my other videos. More entertaining. And yeah, if you like what you see, stick around and subscribe. And as always, I'll see you in the next one where hopefully we'll do a little better.